Exams finished yesterday. Today was my first day of summer. I'm done school. I'm done high school forever, and now I'm going off to university. Well, after summer, of course. So I'm just gonna stream. It's like 11. I'll stream to 12. I'll erase my awesome study streak, and then I'll fuck off. I'll do whatever I want. Keep studying. What am I gonna study? There's nothing to study, Logan, okay? I'd be lying to myself. I mean, we could read a neuroscience book and say I'm studying for my future, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem right. We'll just end it. I think there's something beautiful about not completing your goal, not fulfilling 300 days. I think, that keeps you pushing. Maybe one day I'll get 300 days, but it's not today. Jacky wacky no. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's been a really awesome year. That's a lie, actually. This year sucked. Easily, by far, my worst year. Oh, hello, Maxwell. How are you? I mean, it was my best year academically, but like everything else sucked. So that was awesome. So I'm pretty glad it's over. That being said, now I'm no longer protected by the school system. I have to be an adult and do things on my own. And well, first of all, I have to fucking properly enroll my. Well, I'm already enrolled in university, but I have to get a place and go through all the motions of that. So that'll be pretty fun to do. Also, I need to get a cookbook, or not a cookbook, but just like a journal so I can write recipes in it because I need to cook next year. Homeless. I'm not homeless yet. I got time. What is this? Can't cook. I'm a pretty good cooker. I got a 94 in foods class, buddy. Okay, get off my back. Can't read, can't spell. Wow. Can't win Fortnite. That's true. Fortnite's got me beat. Everything else is not true, but Fortnite has got me beat. Can't clean. I'm pretty clean. Look at my desk. It's pretty clean. It was actually filthy with all this fucking exam work and shit. I threw it all out. I threw literally all of my work. Everything I've done in school, in high school, is gone. Which is nice, because why would you keep it? Why would you hoard your high school work? It's useless. It's not going to cure cancer. Can't get to 300 days. Logan, how long have you studied for? What's your streak, buddy? Oh wait, you don't have a streak. He's gonna go to fucking school this year. Little shit. Know your place. I'm sorry. That's rude. Can't cure cancer. I might not cure cancer, but I'll cure depression. I did go to school. Did you? Where'd you go? Uh-oh, creeper. Uvik. So this is Kim, not Logan. Someone said homeless. I feel like I'm trying to think. It's not just Logan on the other side on the other side of the phone. I think it's. I'm gonna guess. Logan, Abby, Maggie, Kim, maybe some other girls. I don't know. Creepa. It's just me and Kim. Oh, okay. Damn. I was really hoping I was right. That'd be fucking cool. Abby. What? Abby's there too? Is that what it? We blocked Abby. What do you mean you blocked Abby? Why'd you block Abby? You didn't block Abby. You're lying to me. Kim and Abby were out last night. Maybe. I don't actually know if they were out. Kim was calling. I can't answer your fucking phone call. I'm streaming, pal. You know the rules. Stop killing pigs. Oh, I need fucking food. Circle of life, man. Who called me? That's 11:11. Make a wish. Dylan, it's been a movie, man. Sad to see the streak end, but glad to see you move on to bigger things. Thank you. It is actually very fucking sad. Yeah, I don't know. It is sad. I was studying for my exams, and just kind of looking at the streak and looking around my room and thinking, like, I'm not going to be in this room much longer, and this is my last study session of the year, or of high school, I guess. And like I've actually had a pretty good time in high school. I think every year except for this year was better than the previous year. And even then, I did pretty good academically this year. The best I've done in my entire schooling career. So, you know, the pros and cons. But yeah, it's over. It is kind of sad. But I think university will be better. So true, man. I'm surprised you went to Queens, Dylan. I was pretty sure you were gonna go to Trent. Uh-oh. Look, boy. Thank you. This island sucks. There's nothing here. Oh. Can we hit a two like goal, please? That's like goal, guys. Smash the like button. Give me up to 2. What am I heading to? I think it's been a while since I've done a stream. I think the last one I did was like a month ago, and I mean the only reason they stopped was like I just they were kind of distracting, to be honest. I felt like my quality or like the output, like kind of like how the study session would go in terms of productivity, it just wasn't great because I kept looking at chat and the attention sort of had a residue from switching to chat to my work. So I just didn't think it was a great system. Also, there was a really creepy guy who watched a few streams that made it terribly uncomfortable to stream. Um, don't know if I don't believe he was one of my friends. It's possible, but I asked around. I don't think he was anyone I knew. I did some research on total costs after scholarships. Was thinking trend because of scholarships and better residence, but when I found a buddy who gave me discounted rent just off campus in King. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. I found a dog. It's brown. It's weird. Um. Hello, Jade. Me and Sam don't even have a house yet. Like, or an apartment. Like, we're literally homeless right now. We kind of got to get on that. I think we're going to probably buy one maybe within the next 2 weeks. We talked about it today. I don't really know what the process of that is like. Like, I got the money. I'll put like we'll probably have to pay for it for the summer, I imagine, so I'll put my rent cost in. I don't care. Made Queens even cheaper. I always wanted Queens, but Trent seemed like the better option financially. Then, when I got that rent, it allowed me to quickly go back to my dream school. That's W. That's really good. So, do Queens not give out scholarships at all, or is it just really hard to get one? Because there's like the I don't know. I think I threw the paper out. There's like 3 scholarships you get based on you can get one of 3 scholarships based on your grade average. It's like the merit one is like 85%. The presidential one I think is like 90%, and then anything above 95 is like some other one that's like $5,000. So did you get any of those scholarships, or they don't even give that out? USM should probably get on that house. Yeah, we definitely should. I think my bubba was saying like if I wait till August, most likely won't get a house. Goodbye, Jade. I need to fucking. Oh, oh fuck my dog. You okay, buddy? Here, eat some of this. Yeah, you go. Jeez. Queens gives big ones, but to very few people. Averages don't automatically give scholarships at Queens. Those averages are just requirements. Oh, interesting. I thought it was just like something every school did. Um, I guess not. You should take advantage of student loans that don't get interest till you. Yeah. So about my funding situation, actually kind of fucked. Um, I didn't get approved for this like indigenous funding, which would have fully covered me. Um, which is kind of on me because I thought they needed all this information because there's like a checklist. I thought they needed all these things, and then I submit them, and they would either approve me or not approve me. So I had some things. I had like my acceptance letter, and I was just holding off on it because I was like, there's no point of sending it in. They don't have all my stuff. They're probably gonna need like I think they need tuition fee, a residency fee statement, just things like those. Which I didn't have, so I was like, I'm just gonna hold off. But apparently, all I need to send in was my fucking or my acceptance letter, and I could get it. So it's still possible they'll accept me, but I think it's unlikely. So I'm probably gonna go to OSAP now, and they'll give me loans. I don't know how much I'll get, but it might be a little financially tight next year, and then hopefully in the years to come, I'll get the Indian Affairs funding, and I'll be fine. Take out as much as you can, then invest the extra because it's interest free until you graduate. That actually sounds like a pretty good idea. I'll probably I have to do like a decent amount of preparing for university. Um, financial financial skills are something I'm definitely gonna need. So I'll have to. I don't really know like what's an ideal way of learning how to financially take care of myself. I was gonna buy a book on it. I don't know how good that is. My mom did say that Uncle Guy is very good at budgeting, so I might have to visit him during the summer and see if he can give me any advice. Well, you can both teach me. That's good. Maybe we should set up like a date or something, and then we can go. And you can teach me how to budget like a master. What time is it? Still so much longer. I haven't played Minecraft in a long time, and to be completely honest, it's fucking boring. This game really fell off. Yes. I'm good with investments and long-term financial planning, and he's really good with budgeting and being generally organized with your finances. Okay. Well, it's good I have you two to help me at some point, I guess. You ever visit your dad in the summer, Max? I assume you do. I don't really know. Looks terribly scary. I will not go down there. Ooh, a jungle biome. In the forest this entire time. I will at some point when we both have time off. Okay. Well, if you remember, you should maybe let me know so I can see if I'm able to get time off of work and come down for a visit. Actually, can I tame a parrot? Is that something you can do in Minecraft? I have seeds, I can own seeds. Come here, parrot. Oh, you can't. Oh, he didn't like my seeds. Can you get seeds from melon? You can. Okay, where are you? Eat my seeds, man. Why do you not like my seeds? Oh, I tamed them. Okay. He's on my shoulder. It's pretty cool. Gotta love a parrot, man. Oh, squid. Maybe I should like reflect on the school year, or just the year in general. It's weird my mindset now in comparison to the start of the year. I was very hopeful in the start. Um, I've always had a problem with staying committed to something when I felt like I had a pretty good understanding and just I was like pretty skillful. Like hockey, for example. I felt like I was pretty solid at hockey and I kind of stopped playing it. Um, what's another example? This like happens to me all the time. Working out, I felt like I mean it's weird because like these are things you can like infinitely improve upon, but I felt like I had mastered the or like gone over the learning curve of when it came to working out, and like it's pretty basic, like how to put muscle on, how to take fat off. Like it's not rocket science, and once I figured out how that works, which is really easy to understand, it kind of lost its appeal. Um, and I don't know if I don't know school like I wouldn't say it's that extreme, but like I did kind of lose myself in the second semester. Now I'm not sure if it was burnout or it was just like pure lack of interest, but I stopped trying as hard. And admittedly, I feel a little regretful in my actions and a bit ashamed to be completely honest. My average dropped a little bit, um, and I don't know. I don't know. It wasn't ideal. I wish I kind of kept working at or kept applying the same work ethic I had been doing all year, but I don't know. I started reading, I started running. There was other things that kind of caught my interest, and naturally, as I usually do, I just stopped trying in this field that I felt I had kind of sort of had a grasp on and understood it. Oh, my fucking parrot died. Shit. Damn. That's not good. But yeah, in the start, I was really, really hopeful. Just, I go to bed every night looking up at my U Ottawa poster, and I just think like one day I'm gonna make it. And that when that day came, that's like when the big shift happened. I think as soon as I achieved the goal I had set for myself, which was to get into university, specifically U Ottawa, once I had achieved that goal, I didn't really feel the necessity to keep working, which is not good. I don't really know what that means for how I'll approach other issues in life. Like first semester was pretty great. I became sort of a hermit. I didn't like really talk to a lot of my friends, which may sound lonely, and it was for a bit. There was periods of time where I felt very lonely. My mental health has definitely taken a decline this year, but I think overall, um, I kind of liked being alone. I'm usually like a person who kind of just I'm always in my own head. I'm always thinking about something, as weird as that may sound. Um, I take showers and I speak out loud in the shower. I have full blown conversations with myself, which is probably very strange if you were to hear me do that. But I don't know. I like to argue whatever the fuck I'm arguing, or just talk about my future. Holy shit! What a mansion. Um, Sometimes I will fucking argue with like my friends and shit on like various topics that I know they have a certain opinion on that I may disagree on. Just because if that argument ever arises, I want to have like prepared comebacks and shit, and just like have an understanding what I'm going to talk about. But anyways, I'm usually in my own head, so I didn't really mind being alone because it gave me time to think, and just I don't know. I felt fine, felt good. Also, I think one thing that's kind of interesting that I noticed, um, like I did a lot of my, or like I think in two of the classes I had, like every single class I took this year, I sit at the very front. I also talk to myself. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. It sounds weird, but I don't know. Helps you get your thoughts out. Helps you organize your thoughts. Um, Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, so I sat at the front of every single class I had this year. Now, there's two reasons for that. First, I focus better. Second, I have bad eyesight, so I have to sit as close as I can. Um, but sure game. But two of those classes I didn't sit with like anyone. My friends either sat behind me or like near me. But I didn't sit with anyone else. It was just me with a blank desk beside me, which for some reason my learning is a lot better. I think naturally, because of previous years, I'm used to relying on my desk buddy for some answers or whatever. And you take that away from me, just naturally my brain is like, okay, you don't have that sort of escape route. You have to do this shit on your own. And I think I just like comprehend things better. Like I have like a kind of an issue when it comes to listening in class, because I'm always in my own head. Like I'll hear something from the lesson, and then I just fucking zone everything else out and start thinking about like like a lot of the times I'll relate it back to psychology or like sleep, like homeostasis. We were learning about that recently, and I just remember they said like the very general like what is homeostasis? It's an ability your body has to control its internal environment despite the external changes. And I remember thinking about sleep and how your brain has to cool by 3 degrees to initiate sleep. And I was like, I wonder like what's occurring there in terms of homeostasis. Like how does that even work? Doesn't your body always want to maintain 37 degrees Celsius? I don't know. So that was kind of interesting. But I do things like that. Like I just don't really. I kind of zone out. But when I'm like by myself and I have to just focus and listen, I obviously retain things better. But as soon as someone's there, like I don't care. I'll just get the answers from them, I guess. Which is not great. Not good. But I'm sure next year, I'll be in classes where I'll know probably zero people. And at some point I'll probably make friends, but not immediately. So I might just sit at the front, which apparently is not a good thing to do. Apparently it's like cringy if you do that. But I'm gonna do it because I have bad eyesight. Also, so I can sit alone and not near anybody, except for some of the, I guess, the weird kids that also sit in the front. It'll be fine. Yes, I'm not a great listener. I think I used to be better, but after I started reading, it's like listening is hard. Reading for information I find much easier. Which maybe it should be the other way around. I don't know. But I'll definitely have to work on that skill. I'll need it for next year. What else? Let's see. Let's kind of like let's look at it like a shift in personality or mindset over the year. Start of the year, hopeful, try my hardest. Um, there was some pretty like defining moments in sort of like realization. I I would I was like trying really really hard, and I was like applying this new study system. I was working the hardest I ever worked in my entire life. This new work ethic, and I was succeeding. Things were going great. I was in data management. My first test, which admittedly is pretty easy, but I had a lot of people struggled. Some people failed that test. I got a 95 on that test. I had a 95 in the course, and it was awesome. It was really awesome. But I try not to let it get to my head. I try to stay like sort of humble about it because I knew the work wasn't done. It was just one small step in this long process. And I remember the next test we had. I think I got like an 88%, and I was fucking crushed. Oh my god, it fucking hit me so hard. Like, oh, it felt terrible. It felt absolutely terrible because I was expecting 90s. Like I got like 90s on some in-class assignments and some other projects throughout the year, and everything I was doing was getting 90s, and then I got an 88, which is 2% off a 90, but God, it hurt, and it kind of like set me back a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, an 88% I think is a respectable grade, especially in data management, which is I would say I don't know about calculus, but I think out of functions, functions or data management, it's definitely harder than functions. But like, yeah, the 88 just hit me, and I felt fucking like a retard. Well, sorry to say that. I shouldn't say that. I felt dumb though. I didn't feel good. The brain is a biological computer powered by electricity. I think temperature affects the speed of electricity. You can not do that. That is. There's something about myelin. You ever heard of myelin? I was reading a book. Also, I learned about it in biology like not too long ago. But myelin, I think it's like this fatty. I don't know if it's tissue, but it like surrounds like I don't know if it surrounds your nerves or like maybe it surrounds like axons. Wherever I think like wherever the like it might be like the receptors and like the things that like send signals out, whatever it is. But they like surround them, and there was science done in psychology that proved that the more you do things that are like uncomfortable, the more, or like anytime you're trying to develop a skill, developing a skill basically means you are better myelated because the myelin it sends those signals quicker. That's basically what it does. And you literally can like produce that myelin layer by just doing more shit, trying to develop that skill, which I thought was quite interesting. That book I was referring to, Deep Work, really good book. I I'm reading I have like 4 books on the go. I think I'm like halfway through all of them. Because like I don't know, I'm like mercurial. I want to learn things and I want to learn a bunch of things, but I don't necessarily want to take the time to like read a full book and just it's like stick with one book. It's like there's so much knowledge out there. I just gotta learn. I want to learn it all. You know, it's literally impossible. So I just like jump between books. But that's a really good book, and I do plan on finishing it this summer because I think it'll be very helpful for next year. I think like actually anyone going to post-secondary should read that book. Really good. 20 minutes left. So let's go. Okay, let's jump to like let's see. So I got into Waterloo around exam time in first semester. So it was like probably was like January, I think. And what I did when I got accepted into that university was actually quite good. I applied to Waterloo simply because they give free tuition to Indigenous students. I actually didn't know it was like a pretty reputable school, and had like I think it's like third or something like that in Canada. I had no idea about that. I literally applied there because Bubba said you should apply there. I had no intention of going, and I'm not going there. But once I got accepted, I was like, this is sick. I I got accepted into university. This was kind of the goal. Oh, I can't. Um, ugh. So it was like really cool. But I kept thinking in my head like, the work's not done. This is not the objective. I'm not gonna like fucking settle here. But my mom, I called her and she was like shocked because she knew about the reputation. And the first thing she was gonna do was like tell everybody she knew that I got in the university. And I said, don't do that. Like it's I just got in. They can still take it away if I start shitting the bed now. So don't, you know. I was trying not to let it get to my head, but my mom was letting it get to her head. And I remember we went to this what's it called? It was like this family sort of gathering, my Italian family, and um, like I showed her the letter or the email I got that said I got in, and she immediately showed it to like a bunch of, I guess, our Italian cousins. If you're still in here, Max, I'm not sure. And yeah, it was nice. I got like, I don't know, people seem to respect me more for it. They were like, oh wow, it's really good. Like congratulations. Like, I appreciate it. Like I don't want to sound like ungrateful. Like I'm happy that my mom was like happy for me and all my cousins were happy for me. It's great. I just like tried my best not to let it get in my head, and it didn't, which is really good. And then Guelph accepted me a little bit later, which like Guelph's a really good school, um, but like I literally applied there just to reject it. It's actually probably the best campus I've been to. But yeah, so when Guelph accepted me, like, it didn't really matter. But like I said, when I got in the U Auto, it like kind of shifted my mindset, stopped trying as hard, which is not good. Anyways, back to the fucking timeline of the school year. How do we start off? So originally, what are you saying? I wish I had my academic ambition back. I've been trying to redevelop it, but it's really not working. I don't know. How would you develop that back? I mean, I'd never had the ambition until I figured out like sort of what I wanted to do. Once I started reading psychology and felt like pretty sure that this was because it's just fascinating. I was like, this is what I want to pursue. That sort of was that was the cause that set everything else in motion. Um, so like my advice for like a lot of people who don't really understand what they want to do is just to read because reading. I mean, it's not free, but it's it's not as scary as fully committing yourself to going to like post secondary just because you kind of have to. reading allows you to explore various fields of anything. Um, maybe not even like maybe not even related to school. You can just learn anything through reading, but it just allows you to explore your interests and see like what you may want to do in the future. So I would maybe do that. Try to figure out like what you think would be a you could see yourself pursuing like long term, and if you ever find that, well then I think it's just finding a routine and sticking to it. Either go to school um, and try to develop a routine there, or honestly just get off your phone. Try to embrace like a boring life. So you're kind of like what's it called? Um, you have to oh shit. What's it called? What's it called when you like stop taking drugs? Shit. My brain is blank. Yeah, you have to like sort of withdraw from your phone. Um, like for exams, I deleted Instagram, which is what I usually do, and I felt lonely and like incomplete for like 2 days, but eventually you just get used to it, and like I mean, doing like social media is just it's so fucking good because like you just get you get bored at first and like nothing to talk to, but then you get used to that and you just kind of focus on the task you have to do, and you kind of find fulfillment in just being productive. At least that's what I found. Like I was recording my hours during exams. Like I studied for 10 days. I ended up putting in 50 hours exactly, which I'm not sure how great that is. Like what is that? 5 hours a day? Like it's not terrible, but I definitely think I could have done more. I also recorded like how often I went on my phone because I still had YouTube, and I went on my phone 14 hours, which pretty much means that like 14 hours in 10 days is pretty low, but that was 14 hours more I could have added to studying. So it's still not a terrible ratio. I'd like to do physics. However, I have a severe lack of discipline when it comes to putting in the work. Physics is pretty cool. I was in a physics course this semester. It literally has no use to me, but it's interesting, that's for sure. I mean, I mean, how to develop that discipline? Uh, I don't really know where it comes from. Um, I think working out taught me like some sort of discipline, which I can kind of just apply at will, like whenever I want to. Um, I don't really know what to tell you there, because I think it's like I think discipline is kind of subjective. I don't think everyone can have the same level of discipline, but I think the means at which you get that discipline is subjective, and it's like it's based on your experiences. Um, but I think like the basic formula is just to do shit regardless of how you feel, because initially you're going to be fueled with motivation, and that motivation will get you it will get you kind of far. It depends on how excited or how much it means to you. Like when I started reading for the first time, or not first time, but when I started reading just recreationally on my own, which was like last year, which I'd never done before. I'd always like idolize people who read, and I never did it because like I sucked at reading. And when I when I started doing that, there was so much motivation to just read. Like I literally would sit in bed, my heart was pounding with excitement, like literally pounding. It was kind of uncomfortable to read, um, but like that was all motivation. I just wanted to do it so badly, and luckily I just have it kind of stuck, and I just enjoyed it, and no longer need to rely on motivation to help me read. And I think you can apply that same thing to everything. Start a school this year. I really wanted to do well, so there's tons of motivation. But I had done some research, so I knew that I couldn't rely just on motivation. I had to rely on drive. And what that kind of looked like for me, because my ambition was to first get into Ottawa, but then later in life, the ultimate goal was to cure all mental illnesses. and I was doing it for the people. So every single time I just felt tired and didn't want to do anything, I would just look up at the U Ottawa poster and think of, and this kind of sounds like egotistical, but I think of all the people I could potentially help if I were to just work hard and succeed. Like I don't want to like, I like thinking that I'm going to cure the world, um, more so as like a confidence thing. I don't actually know if I can. It's obviously not going to be an easy task, um, but like that kind of helped me. That kind of allowed me to just kind of keep pushing through. Just the idea that I would be letting down potentially all of these people if I just gave up on myself and kind of regressed back into a lesser version of me. So you got to find the thing that you want to do, because that'll give you the motivation, that'll give you the interest, and honestly, kind of try to gamify it. That's what the study streak was for. That makes it fun. It's also like a constant reminder, like you got to fucking study today. That helps, I think, with discipline. Or these aren't even like really discipline. This is just like making this process more enjoyable until like you do it so long that it becomes discipline. I don't think my study habits are fully like I don't think they're fully baked yet. I wouldn't say it's like completely just a natural thing for me to do. There has to be like a little bit of just effort on my part before I like fully sink into the system. Um, but it's getting better. It's getting a lot better, and the more I do it, the easier it will become until it's just a fully like defined discipline that I just follow. I'll take these. Oh shit, a creeper, no. Uh-oh, uh-oh. What was this? What was I saying? Yeah, so gamifying it helps. Realizing like why you're doing it, also I think is a good tactic. Um, and then just always have it in your mind like the motivational run will go away at some point, and you won't want to study or just whatever you're doing, right? You won't want to do that at some point, and obviously discipline is there to make sure you keep doing it. But if you keep thinking about drive, if that's always in your mind, the idea that you just have to do this regardless of how you feel, I definitely think that helps as well. I enjoy learning. Um, like I don't know, that kind of pushes me. That's why I read a lot, and I read various things. Like fiction, I think is like among like of a genre. Like I don't read a lot of fiction because to me fiction has no value. Um, like I did read. I don't think I read more fiction this year, but I like in comparison to like previous years, I definitely read a lot more fiction because I was kind of already mentally strained from the schoolwork. But typically, I don't read fiction that often because it doesn't really hold any value to me. I'm not a I'm not a very fast reader. I think I might be honestly like be a little bit below average in reading speed. So it's time consuming. So I like to read books that are like have to do with science or like literally like discipline books because that has substance to me. Like there's value in those books, and I appreciate reading those. Um, so that helps. Like I mean, learning like a bunch of different things. Like school is one small section of life. You have like there's like I think when I think of like intelligence, I think there's two types of intelligence. You have like in school intelligence and out of school intelligence. And one thing I've noticed is like a lot of people who are really good in school are fucking idiots outside of school. They just make dumb choices, and maybe it's just because like they're still kids and immature, or I don't know, maybe not immature, um, but they're just kids, I guess, and just maybe make dumb mistakes, and that's fine. Um, but like sometimes it's just like they have like a lack of knowledge outside of school, which I don't know. It kind of baffles me how you can be good in school but fucking stupid outside of school. Like, how's it even possible? But it's probably because they just don't know everything yet. I mean, they're still kids, and I think I'm just kind of hard on these people because I have a weird life philosophy. It's stupid. Oh shit! I have no food. I'll show you some. Yeah. Well, I'm the type of person to what fucking time is it? I'm the type of person to like not go to parties or hang out with people because it has like it doesn't have value to me. Like it's not important. Like I'll put off recreation to just fucking do work and just grind because honestly that's what like, gives me the satisfaction in life. It's just doing shit. I want to do shit that makes me look smart because I had this like I don't know what it fucking is, but I have a feeling that I have to just prove to everybody that I'm smart. I think it's because I like literally was a fucking idiot in like every year prior to this one, which I feel like I just gotta like fucking show off, which is kind of I don't know, it's not great. I definitely think sometimes I sound like a dickhead, um, but that's how I am. That is an insecurity dealer. Yeah, you're completely right. It is totally an insecurity. Um, but it's a good insecurity to have, to be completely honest, because it fucking keeps me going. So I'm not gonna complain about it. Me and Hank were, my friend Hank, we went hiking today, but we were talking about, I guess, just school, and I told him how, I guess because of like the new ethic I was doing, whatever, just my expectations for myself and I guess my future ambition, my plans. I would like try to take a nap, and if I hadn't like done some schoolwork that I felt like I should have done, I could not sleep. My heart would be pounding. Like there was just adrenaline racing. Like I was like I knew I had to do these things. But it was interesting because like realistically the work I had to do probably wasn't that important, but it had for some reason so much weight to it, and I felt like it was like life or death, and my heart was just fucking racing. Like my fucking flight or fight responses were being fucking activated just to do some schoolwork, and it like it's kind of like puts you in physical pain. My heart was literally racing. It felt terrible, um, but my Hank was telling me he was like. No? Alright. I thought I heard knocking on my door, but it was just my cat. Um. Oh, shit. Ugh, my legs. Hank was telling me that how, like, he thinks, like, the suffering that happens to me, I guess, I don't know if it's, suffering is kind of a strong word, but, like, that fucking pain is, like, it's good. Like, I don't, he said, for, like, I think for most people it's not good, but for you, it keeps you going, so it's good. Which might be true. Who knows? What time is it? Oh shit, 2 minutes. Okay, I better. Oh shit, I'm dying. Okay, I'm gonna get off Minecraft. Stupid game. We got 2 minutes to end the streak. It's kind of fucking crazy. End of an era, man. End of a fucking era. Oh, what should I do in like the last minute? Let's read my first dailyo. Okay, I can read it. Yeah, it's gonna probably do that. Ending the edging streak. Yeah. Damn. 294 days. almost a whole year just dedicated to studying or just learning in general. Like, man. Man, oh, that's it's fucking crazy. Damn. 294 days. I kind of feel disappointed with my efforts this year, which may sound shocking, but I think my expectations of myself just kept increasing as I went through the year, and I felt like I just sunk a little bit at the end. It's fucking 12. Oh shit, it's ending. Um, but like I gotta take a little bit of pride in what I accomplished. There's a little bit of happiness. Oh, man, 294. All done. It's all gone. Oh man. Holy. That's actually crazy. Oh shit, it's actually, oh, it's just fucking crazy. It's finished. Damn. Hmm. That's weird. That's weird. It's a weird feeling. Um, hmm. It's strange because it's just a number on a board, but it really did help me get through this year and just sort of stay organized and on top of my things. Um, like I remember being like when I got my like 294. As crazy as that sounds, um, it didn't feel to me as special as day one because day one, but the mindset there was like this is the start of a long journey. 294 is the end. I don't think the ending ever feels as good as the journey itself. Um, but there was so much emotion invested in that. There was, for a long time it was just like I loved it. I loved studying and then running the streak every night is great. But then it started taking over my life too much. Where it was like there's no rest days for me. It was just every single day, every single break, just you know do something. Just do something to that I would consider learning. If I didn't have schoolwork, I was reading. Um, whatever it was, right? And at some point, like I fucking hated it. It's just like I really wanted a break. I was really burnt out, but you know, I wasn't gonna do that to myself. I just kept going. Man, it's done now. It'll never be that high ever again. Um, I mean, I guess it. I no, I probably won't because university is shorter, so I'll never get that high. Unless I like maybe like start studying in the summer, but then it will like only be probably like around the same. No, life is about the journey. We will all end in the same place at the end. That's true. I don't really like that. Maybe I'll shoot my body off into space so I can be like elevated compared to everyone else that died. No, just kidding. It's rude. No, it's finished now. I wonder what I'm gonna do with my life in the summer. Um, I got like a few tasks, but I need to like mentally prepare myself. I think for university, sort of accept the difficulty and what's to come. Um, I got a lot of things to do. I want to have a productive summer. I might start a new fucking streak. Some I don't know. We'll think about it. I'll just call it like awesome streak or something like that, and it'll just be a streak of me being fucking awesome every day, just doing whatever. Um, yeah, I don't know. Change your loose. We're done, man. We're done. Studying streak is over. It feels kind of good. It really does. Huh. I'm going to disappear and become one with the force when I die. I respect that. Start streaking in parks and whatever else children are. I might have to, Mass. I might have to. Just to keep the dream going. Oh, okay. Viewing streak, yeah. Well, I guess I'll sign off. In terms of next year with the streaming, like, will I do it? Yes, I'll do it just so I can like one day look back and see these like maybe I might do like 20 fucking streaming things like I did this year, spaced throughout the entire year, just so I can be like, I studied, I did this. I can look back on it and be like, look at the mindset here, look at the mindset there. It'll be kind of interesting to, I think, compare it over time. But like, it won't be as consistent. It won't be every day. Like I said, I do find it distracting. But I do want to like just document it, just to have it there. But yeah, that's it for the summer. I can't imagine I'll do anything else on YouTube. I don't really have any ambition to make videos. Uh, Actually, I might do a room tour because I think Bubba might rent this room out to a student. So I might do a room tour just so I remember how everything looked, and I'll probably post it on YouTube, and then that's it. That'll be it. Nothing else, I don't think. Anyways, I'm gonna end this. We have like a little thing. Here's my those are my acceptance letters. These are books I'm reading. This is where I studied every night. Crazy. Here's my bookshelf. You Ottawa poster. Finally end on the blank streak, man. It's gone. It's all gone. Yeah, that's it. I hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for joining me on this sad night. I appreciate it. I will I'll see you guys probably next school year. So goodbye.